Uh, all right. The H3H3 video. What to say? Um, I'm sure I'll address this again. I didn't plan on being in his video. I found out I was in an H3H3 video because someone from the paramotor community was like, dude, I was so surprised to see you. He knows me as a guy that flies paramotors, and he was a Facebook friend of mine. We're not like I didn't know him, but I friend people who fly paramotors on Facebook. So I got this message from someone I didn't recognize, and he's like, dude, you're in the H3H3 video. I had no idea, can you believe it? I was like, all right, well, I better watch this thing. And there's like minutes and minutes ticking by as I'm like, where's the part about me? I thought I was in this. And it's not, it's all cool, Vanguard. Then I got to my part and I see that he clipped me talking about what Keemstar did to me and my family. So, and then that was it. And then I saw Keemstar tweeted, it's funny how like everyone I've ever beefed with is coming out of the woodwork or something along those lines. And I guess I can see, Keemstar, you're not the victim, you fucking pussy. You've been making money off of people's misery for a decade now. That's your job. You manufacture stories. And I know you manufacture stories because I've been on the side that knows. You've manufactured stories about me, you shitbag. So you're not the victim. Stop crying like a baby. That's my message to Keemstar. You should be homeless. If karma was a thing, that's where you'd be. All you do is hurt people for cash, and innocent people like my son. So it doesn't bother me at all that you're having a rough time. Suck it. Do you think you'll get a boost in viewership and subs due to that video? I don't know. Whatever. If I do, it'll be very temporary. If I get any kind of enduring boost in viewership, it'll be because people enjoy Escape for Tarkov or, whatever. So, oh, blue shirt, Woody, I didn't even think of that. Did he ask to put me in his video? He didn't ask to put me in his video. No, I found out by someone reaching out to me on Facebook. But I've been on social media for 11 years. If he had taken, like, you know how the mafia like tries not to fuck with non-mafia? Maybe that's not a good example, but like there are civilians that you don't just run around and pick on for no reason. I'm not a civilian that's outside this game. I talked about it on just chatting like I am right now. I feel like I'm fair game, like it's whatever. So while I wasn't consulted in advance, I knew the risk and took it. So that's that. Am I? Yeah, I guess I'm okay with it. Let's phrase it that way. Mostly, yeah. Like I didn't want it to happen, but I knew it could. How about that? And I'm okay with it. So that's I guess what's up. Do I think Keem would actually go ahead with a fight against H3? Yeah, I think he would. I've seen Keemstar fight people before over internet beefs. But it's only a fight if both people want that. And I don't think H3 is looking to get into a fist fight with Keem. I think H3 is beating the fuck out of Keemstar right now in their online battle, and he's happy to keep doing it. That's my interpretation. Would I fight Keemstar for $1 million? He'd said he'd get $5 million to fight H3H3. Yeah, I'd fight Keemstar for $1 million for sure. I'd have to get in shape, I guess. One of the takeaways from the whole thing from years ago was going live with kids is a real risk that you need to be careful about. And, if it's edited content, then you can always protect them from embarrassing themselves. If it's live content, then you can't protect them in the same way. That's just the nature of it. Keemstar just made a Twitter video on me. Oh, you guys want to watch it? Let me see if I can find it. I don't follow Keemstar on Twitter. Has me on the side.
Woody's gamertag. Good old Woody's gamertag. Me and him have been beefing for 10 years now.
And by he saying me and him beefing, it's just him talking shit about me, mostly while I look the other way.
You know, an incident happened back in 2012. Woody had a sponsorship with Netflix. So what he would do is he would stream a movie with his whole family there on YouTube streaming, and they would watch a Netflix movie together.
Yeah, that's mostly true. Like, the idea was that we would watch with our subs, and we didn't stream the movie, but we would like coordinate the start time, and we'd group watch a movie.
That was the brand deal. And right away, people started criticizing him for extorting his family for this sponsorship. In fact, 1 week, his daughter said, "We only have to do this for money, or we're watching this movie for money."
I remember that.
It was like a big thing throughout the COD community.
When he said people started criticizing me, he means him. Like, a lot of people like that. A lot of people liked hanging out with my family, and it was a pretty wholesome thing. Keemstar turned it into this nasty thing, because that's the lens that he views the world. He only sees the worst.
That Woody got exposed for, that he was literally just doing this for money. It was a really awkward thing. The next following week, or maybe it was 2 weeks later, there was an incident where his son went up to the family dog and started pulling at the family dog's private area.
So that's not what really happened. At best, he poked it or something. But Keemstar has been changing it into this idea that he was like pulling on it or whatever for ages.
The entire internet started clowning on Woody's gamertag. Not his son, Woody's gamertag.
That's not how it was. It was about the son. Keemstar tweeted the video again and again all weekend long.
For extorting his family and this horrible, horrible parenting that was happening online. I mean,
all right, this guy beats his wife, right? This guy scratched her face with keys, and he's going after me as being a bad parent. What kind of example does that? Like, what kind of? I won't even go in. I don't want to attack him as I don't want to go where I was headed with that, but it's not a good example.
It was just ridiculous. Like, as a parent, you shouldn't put your kids in that type of situation and be streaming them for everyone for something like this to happen.
That's actually probably true. It's sort of a lesson learned, and I try not to live stream them like that.
And there was a ton of criticism against Woody, right? I don't remember seeing that much making fun of his son in that incident.
You were making fun of my son, you shitbag coward. Live up to what you did. You fucking coward. You did it. You did it. It was your Twitter driving the train. And now you want to act like you weren't the conductor, that you weren't the engineer on this shit show? It was you. You fucking coward. You piece of shit, lying coward. Don't want to take responsibility for your own actions.
And I don't even remember fucking tweeting out a screenshot of.
Here we go again.
This incident. I went back through my Twitter to see if I could fucking find it. I can't find any screenshots. So either
it was a GIF. He would tweet the GIF again and again and again.
I did it and I deleted it, or it just never happened. Regardless, the main criticism was always that Woody's gamertag was being a horrible parent, all right? And he's never addressed that. He's never taken any responsibility for taking his young children and just throwing them out there for a Netflix sponsorship.
I've addressed that twice tonight, and that's not true.
Where things like this could happen.
Yeah. All right. So that's Keemstar being Keemstar, right? Coward. Coward. He can't take responsibility for his actions. He has to deny them. He has to. I wouldn't be surprised if he deleted the tweets right before he made that video so that he could say he couldn't find them. pathetic. He is absolutely pathetic. And his commitment to truth is non-existent. The guy, I don't really know anyone else like him in my universe, right? I don't know anyone else who just makes up shit, lies, hurts people to line his own pockets. It's a level of douchebaggery that you don't usually see, right? And this isn't going to hurt him, right? No one who watches Keemstar doesn't know that he's a douchebag. Everyone says, yes, this guy is a douchebag, but I like douchebags. So, he's cultivated this army who like being douchebags, who like validation that maybe they're douchebags, and this is their douchebag leader. But I think that his inability to take responsibility for what he's done shows what kind of man he is.
This is what it sounds like to donate.
It's lame. But anyway, that's Keemstar. I continue to be unimpressed by who he's grown into. I am amused that he's had to find a new hat to cover his bald head. Keemstar, go with no hat, Keemstar. Just own it. You're bald. You look 55 years old, Keemstar. Take the hat off, shave the hair. Just address your follicle situation straight on. The links that you go to with the hoodies and the hats to cover what you have going on top of your head are an embarrassment. Go Picard style, baby. Shave it. Say, this is who I am. I'm a bald douchebag on YouTube.